Hello and welcome to our review video on literal equations. I'm going to work a quick example of a literal equation for you guys. That way it can refresh your memory as we get ready to take the milestones in May. So I'm going to start out with the problem with the formula for perimeter of a rectangle. We're asked to solve P equals 2L plus 2W for L. The first thing I want to do in one of these problems is pick out which variable I'm solving for. In this case, it's going to be L. So I'm going to put a box around that so I know that that's the variable I'm trying to get by itself. Now, even though we don't have numbers in each situation, we follow the same steps that we would do to solve a regular equation. We want to get L by itself, so we look at what's happening. We can see that it's being multiplied by 2 and that we're adding 2W to it. So, the first thing we need to do is undo that addition. To do that, we use the inverse operation, which is subtraction. So we want to subtract 2W from each side. Remember, whatever we do to one side, we have to do the other. Now on this side, P and minus 2W, those are not like terms, so we cannot combine those into one term. So we are going to just have to write P minus 2W equals. Then on the other side, I'm going to have 2L still. And then a positive 2 and a negative 2 make a 0, so we have 0W, but 0 times anything is 0, so we can just leave this as 2L. Now, remember, we're trying to get L by itself, and it's not quite by itself yet. We still have that 2 in front of it. That 2 is multiplying the L, so we need to undo that with the inverse operation. We remember that the inverse of multiplication is division, so we need to divide both sides by 2. Now, we can write P minus 2W over 2 equals L, and we've succeeded in getting L by itself. Now, on the milestone, since it's multiple choice, they might present this in a slightly different format. So if you were to solve it to this part and you did not see this answer on there, the last thing you could do is distribute that dividing by 2 into each part of those. So if we divide both sides by 2, we would have P over 2 minus, and then a 2W over 2 equals L. We're just splitting that up. Now, P over 2 will not change, but if we have 2W over 2, that's going to reduce to just W, and we're going to get P over 2 minus W equals L. So we have two possible answer choices. You would want to look at what answer choices are provided on your multiple choice test, but either one of those are equivalent. Alright, hope this refreshes your memory on literal equations. Stay tuned for our next review video.